Hi, this is Melinda from Melinda Designs. Today's project is a riveted heart ring, just in time for Valentine's Day. So today I'll be showing you how to rivet, texture, and form your ring, so anyone can wear it. What I've done is used a basic ring shank that can be adjustable to fit any finger. And it's nice because you can give it as a gift for anybody. They can squeeze it tighter, or it can be, stretched a little bit to make it a little larger, like to wear on a thumb. Like this, if I can get it on. Okay, I don't normally wear thumb rings, but lots of people like them. Okay, so getting started, here's the materials we're going to use. We're going to use a ring shank, a little heart stamp, little heart charm, and we'll need a rivet. And then we'll need some tools. We'll need some stamps or texturing tools, and we'll go through those as we go forward. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to measure our ring shank. We're going to find the center of the length, and what we have here is approximately 2 1/4 inches. So what we're going to do is mark it at 1 1/8. There. Just double check that. Okay, I just use a little marker, permanent marker, whatever. It's going to come off anyway. Okay, from there we're going to hole punch. I'm going to use, these are my vintage 1.5 millimeter hole punches. I also carry the bead smith. These have a longer neck, so if you need to get into a deeper spot, they work pretty good. I prefer these just for my everyday using. So what we're going to do is just eye the middle. We're going to go right on that line, and we're going to hole punch. And check the back for burrs. If there's burrs, you can use the vintage metal filer just to kind of soften that up. That looks pretty good. Okay, at this point we're going to stamp. I'm going to put down a little paper towel. I like that because it sort of takes some of the noise away. It also gives a little softer imprint. And what I'm going to do, this is actually a little heart stamp. You can do anything. You could do X's and O's, you could do hearts, you could just do texture. Really, I think everything looks good. It's all in what you want to do. So I'm just going to move this around, make it sort of free-flowing. No real plan. I don't know. Most of my work is not planned out. So I have a bunch of hearts. Maybe I'll just add a couple dots just because they're fun. No real plan there either. Okay, now this is starting to bend. I'm going to flatten that out. Okay. So the other thing I might want to do is take my chasing hammer, which is this, and take the rounded edge and just put some divots, just to make it look distressed. Maybe put some edging on it. Kind of like that distressed, kind of tattered and torn look. It's not for everybody. My work is more focused towards that. Okay, so we have this piece, kind of textured. Looks fun. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our heart. Now this particular heart has a little hole to, hang it as a charm. I'm not going to use that, so I'm going to cut it off with my metal shears. Just try to even that out a little bit, get rid of any of the burrs. And if you need to, you can come back in with your file, fix that up. Okay? So from here, actually, for this particular project, I'm going to just do a hammered look on the heart. I'm going to use the chasing hammer round edge again. While I'm doing this, I'm actually trying to let it curve. Like the other piece had curved, but I didn't really want it curved. But this one's starting to curve, and I like that. Now I'm going to go around the outside edges, give it a nice finished look. Okay, I think I'm just going to file a little bit of that edge of the heart off so it's not, doesn't poke. Okay, next thing we're going to do is take our 1.5 millimeter hole punch. We're going to try to center this. There's no real law here. I mean, you just want to get as close to the middle as possible. Okay, punch. Check for burrs, that's okay. And the last thing we're going to do is with our little heart charm. I think this is a little pewter heart charm. Also has a little connector on top. I'm going to cut that off. Take my file, soften that out so it's not catchy. And we're going to find the hole or the center for this as well. Okay, I'm just going to hole punch. Check the back. That's going to, well, that feels pretty good. Okay, so we have 3 pieces basically is where we're at. We're going to go to our ring pliers, and these are kind of handy. I like these. I have these on my site. I use them all the time. I make large jump rings, and I make, if I'm making a larger clasp, like a thick wire clasp, this works really good. Okay, what I'm going to do is using the flat inside edge, not the rounded edge, not this part, but the flat. I'm going to find the center. I'm going to close it. Just make sure it looks even. I'm just going to put a slight bend there, so I have sort of a flat top there, not so rounded, a little more flat. I think everything sits a little bit nicer on that flat top. If I do any bezel settings, wire wrap bezel settings, I typically set it up this way as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take our shank, put the rivet flat side on the back, then our hammered heart, and then our little heart charm. At this point I'm going to take a little piece of tape that charm, just a little piece of it on each side so it doesn't move around. Not over the rivet though. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And we're going to take our flush cutters, and actually this isn't going to need a whole lot. We're just going to trim that so it's a nice flat trim, flush trim cut. We're going to start tapping. I'm going to move this around. We've got a nice tight fit on that. And it looks pretty good. Maybe I'll just tap it one more time. Okay. So at this point, what we're going to do is take our ring pliers, and we're going to start on the smallest roll. We're going to put the end of the ring in there. We're just going to roll all the way to the middle. Okay, we're just going to do it this side too. It's just a little small, so I'm going to just move up to the next one now that we've got a little bend in here. And we're going to put a little more roll in there. You can see it's starting to come together. Then just kind of look at it. That one looks a little tighter than this one, so we're going to pull that one in. And that looks pretty good. Just pull these out. I think that looks pretty good. That should fit just about any finger that you need. Okay, so at this point what we're going to do is we will oxidize, I'm using my patina gel, and it's basically hot water with a couple drops of the patina gel. It's not going to patina the little heart charm because it's, I think it's, I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it's aluminum, but it's not going to oxidize, I can tell you that. And when I hammered it, a little bit of the darkness that was in there had come out, and I'll show you how we're going to fix that too. Okay, so it's nice and dark. It's like a nice brown color. That's my favorite color. I'm going to dip it in water, rinse it off good. We've got that paper towel. We're just going to dry everything off. Then we're going to take 000 or 00 or 40 steel wool, and we're just going to clean this up. So basically, we're back to our ring. Now at this point, if some of the black came out of the center of that, you could use a permanent marker, go in there and get in deep set, and then take your steel wool and brush over it, and it'll leave all the darkness in there, and it'll last. It'll look really good. So basically, this is our ring. This is a great little gift for Valentine's Day for your daughters in college or in school, or your mom, or, you know, it can be for anybody. You can put little messages on the side that say, you know, your boyfriend's name or your girlfriend's name, depends on who's making it. You could also take this concept and make it into a bracelet. This is really just I mean, you can really go any direction you want with it. So I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. And we'll be having another video soon. Come back.